Hey guys, I am currently in the process of getting ready for the new year. I am so excited to be going into 2020, and tomorrow is my 27th birthday, so when it's a new year, it really feels like a new year for me because my birthday is so close to the 1st. I've just been needing some newness in my life, so I decided to redecorate quite a few things in my apartment just because I've had it pretty much the same since I've moved in, and I've lived here for almost 3 years now, I think. So I was just ready for change. So I'm gonna do a casual and kind of quick video showing you some of the things that I have added to my apartment recently. So while I'm cleaning, I kind of just throw everything I don't want to deal with in one section just so it's contained. So I took down my Christmas tree. I always take down my Christmas tree right after Christmas because I like going into the new year without Christmas decorations. And then that is just a bunch of magazines I need to recycle, just other stuff. So anyways, that's the only mess right now, which I am pretty proud of. So the living room is where most of the changes have happened. Please excuse, I have not vacuumed yet or lint rolled or anything, so there is a lot of cat hair on my stuff, but I wanted to film this video before it got too dark, so I will be vacuuming after this video. But the main changes are I have this new side table, and the side table that was there is now here. So I had a little glass side table right here, you guys might remember from my living room video, and the cats knocked it over and broke it. So I was living without a side table right here for a while, but I sit on this side of the couch and Brandon sits on that side. So I needed a place to have, you know, my cup and like stuff when I'm watching TV. So I moved that here, and I will show a before clip because I filmed the other day before I did anything. So I'll show a few before clips right now. So my new side table is actually from my booth at Magnolia and Willow. If you guys watched my Palm Springs thrifting video from back in August, I got this at a thrift store there, and it's been in my booth since then, and it didn't sell through the holidays, and I've been in love with it since I bought it, so I figured I would just keep it since I loved it so much, and it fits so perfectly right here. So I've really been loving the chinoiserie vintage style lately, so I kind of ran with that theme, and I have a lot of stuff in my booth that is like that. So most of this stuff has been pulled from my booth for my house because it just wasn't selling, and I loved it so much. So I added this little bowl. I really love that it is yellow, and I love the pattern, and I have my little incense thing in there with some crystals. And this little Buddha with the crystal was on my mantle before, and this little brass bird bell was in my booth and I loved it, so I brought it here. This little dragon tray was also in my booth. I have this Jonathan Adler candle, which is in this really great ceramic container. And my salt lamp, which used to be on the table that broke. Unfortunately, when they knocked that table over, this fell and some pieces chipped off of it, but I don't think you can tell since it looks so chipped anyways. And then down here I have this red tray that I got from Magnolia and Willow from one of my favorite dealers there. And on this tray, I'm gonna put my magazines because I get a lot of magazine subscriptions and I never know what to do with them before reading them, or, you know, like just throughout the month. So I think I'm gonna put all of my magazines on this tray so they have a place to go. And I've had this really great mid-century lamp since I have moved in. It is one of my favorite lamps in my house. It's such a great statement piece, and it's so big. Here's Arlo. He fits in very well with this new chinoiserie theme. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but when I redecorate, it like wires something new in my brain and gets me in a good mood and gets me all excited to organize and stuff. That could totally just be me, but I think there must be some science behind it, because now when I look at this mantle, I get so excited and inspired, and it's just the perfect change that I need it. So as you guys might already tell, a lot of this stuff I did have on here before just because I really love it, but there's also quite a few new things as well. So I grabbed these pagoda style brass bookends from my booth, and then I put some vintage books that I already had, and I just think it looks so cute. Obsessed. I've always had this on my mantle. It is a Greek bust of Artemis. And then I've had this since I moved in as well. This is one of my favorite pieces. I think she's so pretty and I love the feather. I just love the whole thing. I've had this Kutani ginger jar in my booth for quite a while and it just was not selling, but I love it so much and it's worth quite a bit of money actually. So I decided I may as well keep it just because it brings me so much happiness and I thought it would look great with my new theme. We've also had this pair of pink bird flower frogs in our booth for a long time, but I didn't want the pair, I just wanted one. So me and my mom agreed that she would take one and I would take one, and I really wanted a pop of pink on the mantle, and I think this is perfect. It's so dramatic and pretty, and I just love the color so much and how it goes with my green clock, which I have also had since I've moved in. The reason I love this clock so much, even though it doesn't work, is because it hides this outlet back here, which the outlet is so wonderful to have during the holidays to use for blow molds and anything that's lit up, but I don't want that to be visible year round, obviously. So it is a great way to cover it, and it goes with literally any theme. I'm pretty sure I had this clock up for, well, I definitely had it up for Christmas. I'm not sure about Halloween, but it really just goes with anything. It's so neutral and pretty, and it's a really great color as well. All right, so moving on to the right side, this bust and these books have been here for, I think, since I moved in as well. So that is not new, but I have loved the way that those look, so I didn't want to change that. But one of my favorite new additions is this Staffordshire dog. I got it from Magnolia and Willow, from the same dealer that I got the red tray. And these go for quite a bit of money if you can find them in a pair, but even on their own, they could be pretty expensive. And she had it at a great price, and I really don't mind not having the pair. I think it looks fine just on its own. And I just love him. He's so cute. And then this bird jar that's on top of this wooden stand, my mom found at a thrift store, and we were gonna put it in our booth. This was about a month ago when I had all my Christmas decorations up, but I said I definitely want that because I know I'm gonna go with a new theme for my mantle. So I've been holding on to this for a month and I love the colors. It's just so pretty. And then I grabbed this little brass vase from my booth, and I think the thing that makes all of these different colors and stuff work are that I have gold and brass elements on pretty much everything. So this bust, Staffordshire, even these books, the vase, there's some gold elements in here, and that. These two not so much, but the bookends. And then my frame and the sconces are also gold. So I think that's one of my biggest tips when decorating, especially a small space like this, is you have to have one continuous color going throughout. And it doesn't have to be a proper color scheme. I don't really think in terms of color schemes, but I kind of just start pulling things that work, and I don't necessarily know why they work until I see it together, but I kind of just realized that that is the continuous flow of this mantle and what makes it cohesive and look really pretty. So redecorating and refreshing your space does not have to cost a lot of money. It doesn't even need to require that much change. Just a few little changes can really just energize and make a space feel totally new. And the next area that I made some changes to is at the top of my hutch. I also wanted to mention that this piece of furniture to the right is a litter box. So once I got Abra, our third cat, we needed a second litter box, and it had to be in a public area, but obviously I did not want it to be visible. So I picked this up from Wayfair, and it had some pretty bad reviews, so I was very skeptical, but it actually turned out to be really great, and I really like it. And in the future, if it doesn't work in another room when I move, I can always just spray paint it, I think. So I really like this piece. I think it's pretty cool. Moving on to the top of the hutch, the biggest and newest thing I have is this beautiful wood bird cage. My mom got it for me for Christmas from Magnolia and Willow. It was something I had been wanting, and I'm so happy that she gave it to me. It's so cute. And I love that it cuts off in the back so that it's flat, so it really works great in this space. And I didn't want the cage to be empty, so I came up with an idea, and I actually think I got this idea from Christine McConnell. I'm pretty sure she has a video. If you don't follow her on YouTube, you need to, but I'm pretty sure she has a video where she is making a bird cage and does this same type of thing. So this is not an original idea, but I decided to get a twig that was literally just on the street, on the ground. And then these two birds were ornaments in our booth that didn't sell, and they look so pretty. And then most of the other stuff on here was already here before, besides this beautiful big vase. I got this when I was Christmas decorating in November, and I thought it went pretty well with my Christmas decorations since it's green, and I had a little Christmas village up here for the last month. And yeah, so that is new. And then those two wood cats I have had here, and then these silver pieces I've had as well. This Egyptian, it's actually an ashtray and a decanter, so there was originally alcohol inside of it. So I've had that for about a year, and I really, really love Egyptian things. I love learning about ancient Egypt. It is so fascinating to me, so I really love this piece, and it adds a little Egyptian flair without being, you know, too overpowering. It's just the perfect piece. And then I picked up this little orange tea tin from Magnolia and Willow the other day. I just loved the little pop of orange, and I thought it looked really good with the rest of the stuff on here. I do still want to do a proper Hutch tour, so I know a lot of you have said you want it. I'm sorry I have not done that yet, but I do promise that in the first few months of 2020 I will make that happen, because I have a lot of great stuff in here that I would love to tell you guys about. And I also made a few changes to these shelves, nothing too drastic. The one thing I still need to do on here is change out the quote on there, because that is from my Christmas decorations. So I need to figure out the perfect New Year's inspirational quote. Brandon got me a lot of really great Christmas presents this year, and one of them is this Janet Hill book. I am so obsessed with Janet Hill's art. If you guys don't know who she is, go on Instagram right now and check her out. She really should be an interior designer, because her mind is just so creative and comes up with the most beautiful interiors, and that's kind of why I love her art so much. But she has great use of color, and it's just so my style, and she loves cats and has a lot of cat art. So yeah, go check her out. She is great. Now I am in the kitchen on a ladder. I wanted to show you guys this plate that I picked up from an estate sale. It says Kitten's Prayer. I fell in love, had to keep it. But yeah, it looks so cute, and it was the perfect size to fit in between the art I had above my stove. And Lucy, my sister, splurged on me this Christmas and got me this amazing Great Jones pink pot. I am so excited. It is something I've wanted, but it was just like so unaffordable that I didn't even consider it possible. But she really surprised me, and I am so thankful. So thank you, Lucy, for my favorite new thing in my kitchen. I say unaffordable, but for some people it might not be that unaffordable. I don't know, but I am a thrifty person, and most of my stuff is from thrift stores and antique stores, so I just don't really spend money on new things like this. So I would have never bought it for myself. It was the perfect gift. Brandon's brother got me this really cute cheese board last Christmas, and I have never known how to display it. And then just the other day, I figured I would try to put it here, and I think it works so well. If you guys don't know, they're from Texas, so that is why it's Texas, but I'm really loving the way that looks. And I just shared on Instagram these Happy New Year plates I found while I was cleaning. I love these so much. I'm so excited that I found them a few days before New Year's Eve. I think it's so cute, and I'll probably keep them up for the first few weeks of January as well. And my neighbor Tia got me this gooseberry Pyrex for Christmas. I am starting very slowly to collect pink Pyrex, and I don't have any gooseberry, so I was very excited about this. And Lucy also got me this for Christmas, this cup to add on to my Archie cup collection. And I want to get a third one for this side now, so that I'll have 6. But my little Archie collection just looks so cute. These are some random finds that I got before Christmas at an antique mall with Brandon. I found these luggage tags, and there was a Texas one and a New Jersey one, and my dad's from New Jersey, so I decided to pick these up. They're so cute. They're just on our fridge, but I really love them. Brandon also got me this trio of cats for Christmas, and I added it to this bathroom shelf. I just love that he knows me so well. I guess that's what happens after being together for almost 6 years. But yeah, he is the sweetest, and these are so cute. In the bedroom, there is not really anything that's too new, but this is the only room that I have not done a room tour for, and I will be doing a room tour probably in the first 3 months of 2020, so be on the lookout for that. The only new thing in here is this little jewelry box that Brandon also got me, and it looks like our cat Abra, so that's why he got it, but so cute, and I have all my hair clips and rubber bands and stuff in there. I have a pretty big collection of vintage costume jewelry and stuff, and I think I've mentioned before that I would do a video showing you guys all of my stuff, so if you're interested in that, let me know, because I have quite a bit. One other new thing in here is on my vanity. It is this little jewelry box that I picked up from my booth. There's nothing in it right now. And the reason I love it so much is that when the light shines on it, it looks very pearly and pretty, and it just glimmers and shines. So pretty. All right, that is pretty much everything new in my apartment. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that, and it gave you some inspiration to decorate your house for the new year. I want to start making more videos like this that are just more casual and vlog style, just because overly produced and edited videos take so much time, and I do want to continue making those types of videos, but I don't want to limit myself to just that, and sometimes I just want to show you guys what's going on or show you something new. So please let me know what you think about videos like this. I'm sure you guys are fine with it. I also, in my last video, did a haul of a bunch of new stuff that I brought into my booth, and a lot of it has sold, but a lot of it is also still available, so definitely check that out, because if you like some of the decor I just showed you, then you will definitely like a lot of the stuff I recently brought in. I hope you guys had a really amazing Christmas, and I wish you all the best of luck in 2020. I feel like this is going to be one of the best decades of my life. I don't know why. I just feel so ready to experience new things, and I have so much planned, so I hope you guys do as well, and I wish you so much luck this coming year. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys very soon.
Say goodbye, babies. Goodbye, Abra.